Okay, I'm starting up this end, Nicole, just to give you a look on the other side of this fence. As you know, it's climbable. All of these horizontals within 1.2 metres of the top of the fence are a problem. So they either needed to be shielded or this fence taken to 2.4 metres. So your two options are to shield any horizontals and prune this tree, or to take it to 2.4 metres with perhaps a fence topper, which would mean it doesn't matter, it can be climbable on both sides. It will probably mean that you're taking off this lower branch here. Coming along down below here, we've got a few gaps which are well over the 100. So these would need to be either just have a piece of timber underneath, something solid, or to raise your lawn. But there's quite a few. One there, one over there, one here. It's fine up there. This is all good, and I presume this is a work in progress along this portion here. So there are areas there which are well below or well above 100 mil, but no doubt this is the plan is to increase the size here. I'll talk about the gate. The gate works fine when there's no weight applied, but I have to hang 24 kilos off that. Now, this works fine like that. I've lowered your latch a little bit because when you see the weight I have to put on, that weight goes there, but then we get hooked up here. So that means basically the thing stays open if there's a child hanging off it. I think the fix shouldn't be too hard. I think it's a matter of raising the gate so that you've got just your 100 mil underneath there. If you raise this whole thing, that will give you enough to open with this slight slope here without it getting caught up on the concrete with any load applied. So the gate has to be able to open and close with 24 kilos attached 100 mil in. So moving right along, when we step down, when we stagger down, if I look at this point here, that has to be at least 1100 below the next horizontal up at the top of the fence. And as you can see, we're well away from that. So the options there are to use larger panels or to build in just some corner points here to take up that space. So it might mean there's maybe some features because it's in a circumference from that lower point. It comes only down like this, so we could talk about putting some features, some timber or something there to shield that, so that at all points it's a minimum of 1100 from that lower or the upper panel as the ground is stepped down. So we've got that same issue on every one of these panels as they go down. Also with the fence here, there can't be anything inside aluminium fencing for 300 mil that's climbable. So that's the issue we've got here, that this retaining wall is all well within that 300 mil distance. So we're going to need to talk about either shielding this, and if we do shield that, we have to shield it from the bottom to the top of this fence, or perhaps moving the fence out a little bit or dropping the height of the retaining. The back fence is no problem. The side fence will need fence toppers. So there's a few things to do. We'll have a chat about all that.